commercial fishermen came to us and said they had noticed an issue for navigation, for setting out their own pots with pots that had still remained within Long Island Sound. So it was through the commercial fishing industry that we had kind of first were clued into that there could be an issue there. And that's how we were able to get our first grant back in 2010 to start looking at, was there an issue with derelict lobster pots being left in Long Island Sound?
The LTRAP program, or the Lobster Trap Recovery and Assessment Partnership, is a collaborative effort spearheaded by the Maritime Aquarium at Norwalk, along with our partner organizations Save the Sound, Project Oceanology, Remote Ecologists, and Cornell Cooperative Extension. Together, we're working to get as many lost and abandoned lobster traps out of the Sound as possible. Fishing gear can contribute to what is known as ghost fishing. So this is the phenomena where lost or abandoned fishing gear that is made of plastic and durable materials can exist in the environment for decades. And during that time, it can continuously catch and kill wildlife. And so the fact that this gear is sitting out there in the Sound is cause for concern. Based on the data that we've collected over the last 2 years, we can say that we estimate that there are tens of thousands of lobster traps in the Sound. I'm so proud of the work my team has done over the last 2 years. So the LTRAP program has been able to collect over 2,300 traps. The LTRAP program works extremely closely with members of the fishing industry, specifically current or former lobstermen who still have boats on the water. Fishermen care about the health of the Sound, and so do we. And so there's this amazing opportunity for us to come together and improve the health of Long Island Sound in a way that benefits these folks economically and ensures that potentially their livelihoods will continue far into the future and provide a business that their children could inherit. And at the same time, we're benefiting the Sound by improving the ecosystems and improving the populations of the resident animals that call it home. The opportunity we have to take advantage of is that we can actually run surveys on these traps. So we look at the animals that are alive or dead within the traps, the animals that are living on the traps as habitat, and that gives us this unique opportunity to see the Sound in a way that we really haven't before. Every trap is a new lens, a new snapshot into seeing how the animals are interplaying with the traps, but also where they are in the Sound. We're pulling up traps as far east as the New London area and as far west as Greenwich. And depending on where we pull these traps up, we see a wide, diverse array of animals coming up. Where the LTRAP program really focuses on the impact of the lobster traps on Long Island Sound, that's just one aspect of the wider marine debris problem. We define marine debris as anything that does not naturally belong in the water. So that includes plastics or lost and abandoned fishing gear. So we do stress the importance of fishing gear in that conversation. Fishing gear affects the oceans at a global level, and Long Island Sound is no exception in that conversation. Part of the program is to get the community involved to do beach cleanups, and also watch out for rope and hooks and other materials that are washing up, because it really is not just a concern and for the ecological health of the community, for our ecosystems, but it's also a genuine health concern for people on shore. I always say every individual person can make a direct impact in reducing and mitigating pollution going to Long Island Sound. One of the best and easiest ways you can make a change is by reducing your usage of single-use plastics. It is as simple as switching to a reusable water bottle. But if you can reduce the amount of plastic that you use day to day, it can make a significant reduction in the plastic that is ending up in Long Island Sound. I'm a Connecticut native, born and raised here, and growing up as a kid, I loved going to the shoreline. A major part of the reason that I started doing conservation work was looking back on how much fun and how much love that I had for these ecosystems growing up as a kid and seeing them be so beautiful and vibrant. And I want to make sure that the kids today have those same opportunities that I did when I was a kid.